Welcome to In the Streets. I'm UG. Today we got stories. Chris Brown released the verse of his song that was left off the Donda album. Nicki Minaj turned down a collab with Doja the Cat. Lil Uzi got his 24 mil diamond, pink diamond, snatched. Bobby Shmurda almost got into a fight at a concert. And Molly Mall turned himself in to start his prison time. People, I make a video every day. Go like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you up to date with my stories. Every day I bring you a new video. We're going to have all the stories right after this quick break. Remember, go subscribe. Yeah, so Chris Brown released his verse of the song that was left off the Donda album. There was a lot of featured artists on the Donda album, so many that a lot didn't make the final cut. While Chris Brown had some vocals on the album, his main verse on the song New Again was left off. He's mad that Kanye didn't tell him that he wasn't going to be on the final cut, so upset that he made an IG post calling Kanye a hoe. He wanted fans to hear the verse that was left off the album, so he released it himself. Chris Brown was just one of the few artists that was left off. Artists like Soldier Boy, The Baby, and others. The Baby, Soldier Boy, also released his verse online that was supposed to be on the Donda album. Kanye's manager said it's no disrespect and no hard feelings towards these artists. It's just that Kanye chose the best of the best to put on the final cut of the Donda album, which is totally understood because, like I said, it's not the first that's happened in the music business. I understand why Chris Brown and Soldier Boy and others were probably upset with Kanye. Kanye could have simply gave him a little call or a simple text saying, "Yo, I love your verse, but on the final cut, it's not going to be on the final album. So don't be mad if you hear that when the album comes out, if you don't hear your verse on this certain song, or I don't use your vocals at all on the album." And I think that would have been a simple thing. Dr. Dre did it when he made the Chronic. He had a lot of recordings with a lot of artists that he didn't use on the final cut. So I understand this. You know what I mean? Also in unrelated news, Andre 3000 letting people know, like, listen, I don't have nothing to do with the Kanye Drake beef. He said he loved both these guys. He admired both their work. He even wanted to be on the Drake album Certified Lover Boy, and he goes as far as saying he didn't know that's how it was going to be because he thought the song was supposed to be about their mothers because he lost his mother, Kanye lost his mother. The song was supposed to be about the loss of their mother. When the verse came out where Kanye dissing Drake, I guess Drake heard it, leaked the song to on social media. So Andre 3000 had to let the fans and Drake and them know, like, he didn't know that's what it was going to be. The song was left off the album because of profanity. They didn't tell me it was supposed to be a clean version. I guess he cursed a couple of times in the song, so that's why the song was left off the album. But Drake leaked the song, and Andre 3000 wanted to be known, like, yo, listen, I didn't have nothing to do with this track because I admire both of y'all. So you know what I mean with that. But with Kanye and Chris Brown and Soldier Boy, like I said, a simple phone call would have let them know, like, yo, listen, I'm not going to use y'all verse on the album because I want to put the best of the best, and I got so many featured artists. I just want to give everybody a chance to shine because Chris Brown do have vocals on the album, so it ain't like he left him off completely. It's just that his main verse on that song, New Again, wasn't on the album. That's what Chris Brown was heated about. Okay, so Nicki Minaj turned down a Doja Cat request for a collab on a track. Get into it. During a discussion with her fans on Twitter Space, Nicki explained why she decided not to collab with Doja Cat, saying the truth is she asked me to get on the song. It was not that I was too busy at all. It's just that there were a lot of middle people involved in the situation. So I had told her if it was like how me and Bia were direct with each other. She also said that she didn't love the song and she didn't think she could bring anything to it. She said she asked them to send her another song, a different song. She said that that was the second song they sent her, and she asked them to send a different song, which they didn't. When fans asked about the song "Massive Attack," Nicki admitted that she was not a fan of the of her 2010 single and explained more about her mindset going on to a collab with her. Nicki said to a fan, "It was just that if I don't feel like I could bring something unique to the record, I don't want to do it anymore. She says she has a lot of artists that she like and would like to do a collab with them, but she told them like, I don't want to just do shit just to do shit. I really wanted to make a movement with something that's going to be that's going to last. It's going to be unique, like a classic, which is understandable. You got to come a time in your career when you be like, you know what, I just ain't gonna get on any track. You know what I mean? I want to make classics. I want to make hits. I want something that people will be playing 10 years, 20 years from now, like Biggie and Tupac. Up to this day, people still listen to their song. Why you have so many new artists that have a good song? I wouldn't call it a hit. They have a good song now, but after a couple months, you don't even remember the song. You could bring up any one of Biggie and Tupac songs and people remember, people could still sing it. So I do understand where Nicki Minaj is coming from with that. And I'm pretty sure her and Doja Cat probably do a collab in the future. Okay, so Lil Uzi 24 mil pink diamond got snatched from his forehead at the Rolling Loud concert. He said things got intense at Rolling Loud, and the 24 million pink carat pink diamond that he had embedded in his forehead got back in January. Shook fans. This rare pink diamond, he said, he'd been paying on it since 2017. He tweeted that this was the first time he ever saw a real natural pink diamond. After the implant in his forehead, it made people start talking, even made memes and jokes about it on social media. Fans were confused when they didn't notice it on his forehead. Um, he explained that at the Miami Rolling Loud, he dived off the stage into the crowd, but it didn't end well for Uzi. He told TMZ while surfing the crowd, the diamond was snatched. He said he jumped in the crowd and they ripped it off my head. At the Jay-Z 18th anniversary of the 4040 Club, he said, I'm feeling good though. I still have my diamond, so I feel good. He even disclosed that even if he had lost the diamond, it is well insured, so he would have got back his money. A 24 million pink diamond, see, in your forehead, and you jumping off a crowd. What you think was going to happen, bro? How many people see $24 million in their lifetime? And you got a $24 million pink diamond in your forehead. People going to try to snatch that. You lucky they didn't get it. You know what I mean? Just like these artists always getting their chain snatched. Come on, Uzi, you know better than that. You bought a planet. Do you want somebody to snatch your planet? Just making jokes, people. But I'm just saying, Uzi, come on, man, think better than that. I'm glad they didn't get it because somebody would have been paid on that. Somebody would have been paid right now. You know what I mean? Okay, Bobby Shmurda almost got into a fight at a Made in America concert on Saturday night after fans threw a bottle of water at him while he was enjoying the Megan Thee Stallion performance. Bobby Shmurda jumped over barricades and angrily confronted a fan who threw the bottle of water at him. His crew was able to hold him back to prevent things from escalating, and which was good news because Bobby Shmurda is still on parole. You know, he can't afford to be locked up right now. His parole is for drug tests, aggravation, and anger counseling. And after later on that night, Meek Mills brought him on stage. Him and Rowdy Rebel on stage. They performed their 24 hit Computers and Hot Nigga. While Meek Mills saluted the rappers who did their time and came home. So on Sunday, Shmurda performed at the same event where he performed the song Bobby Bitch and once again Hot Nigga. So he's back. You know, he released the track I think like a week ago. It was fire. I listened to it. It was fire. So Bobby, come on, man. You got these things going for you now. After you came out of prison, you know you on parole. I know how it is to try to stay clean because I was on parole for like 5 years myself at one time in my life. I do know how it is. I know how hard it is. It seems like the harder you try to keep cool and calm, the more people or things test you to draw you out so you can violate. You have to keep that in mind, bro. You want to be on streets making this music, making this money. You can't make money sitting in prison, man. You know what I mean? So just take it easy. I know, yeah, that was big disrespectful for a fan throwing a bottle of water. Come on. I don't know what possessed somebody to throw a bottle of water at somebody on stage. You know the person is going to get angry. You know the person is going to come at you. Maybe they was intentionally doing it to draw you out so you could violate your parole too, Bobby. You got to keep those things in mind. You know what I mean? Okay, Mally Mall, he turns himself in to start his prison sentence after failing to delay the start of his sentence. He turned himself in to the feds to start a 33 months sentence. He was attempting to delay the sentence by saying that he had a mass on his thigh that is possibly cancerous. The judge said that the rap producer failed to show reason why his health conditions couldn't be treated while in prison. The judge also said Mali Mal and his lawyer failed to show reason why he couldn't get a TC scan or biopsy from the prison health system. Mali turned himself in to the Federal Correctional Institute in Oregon. His release date is said to be December 2023. Back in 2019, he pled guilty to running an illegal prostitution service for over 12 years. The FBI says that he owned, operated, and managed several prostitution service in the state of Nevada. Hey man, if you a pimp, you a pimp. What could I say? If you a pimp, you a pimp. Well, the good thing is you turn yourself in to go knock that little bit out. You do 85% of the time. You're not gonna be in there till December 2023. Out of 33 months, you're gonna do about 28. You know what I mean? Like I said, you do 85% of the time. That's how it is. I know, speaking from experience. So not that little small time out, come back on the streets, make that money. Leave the prostitution ring alone, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, so people, like I said, this is In the Streets. I'm UG. Go like, go subscribe, hit that notification bell. Take advantage of these videos that's hitting right now. I'm bringing you new stories, up-to-date stories every day. Take advantage of that, people. Go subscribe. Until next time, this is In the Streets and UG.